Okay, so this is my first video on YouTube, and yeah, so as you can see, I have a funded, well, I'm trying to pass the funded, a 150K account. I almost passed one, but it was not following my rules, and it just created this downward spiral, which led me to blow that account. Today is more about, it's the weekend, so today, this weekend is more for weekly analysis. Something I realized last week was that my mistakes have been that when I enter in a trade, I'm most likely to enter in a trade on the 1 minute time frame, right? So I start scaling down slowly but surely when I start getting into a trade, right? Using a 5 minute fair value or 15 minute fair value or a higher time frame fair value gap, right? Then I go on the 5 minute. I do a 5 minute break of structure, but with a 1 minute entry, right? So my entry is always on the 1 minute. Then from the 1 minute, I go up. But before any of that, my TPs are already set up. And my TPs and my stop is kind of the thing that I am having a little trouble with, because my TP and my stop are based off of fear. And it's based off of fear because of this that happened. Because of that one day that I took that loss, that kind of traumatized me just a little bit. And it kind of showed me that if I am not careful enough, I may not get that trade, or the trade may go in my favor, but it won't hit my TP, right? So I kind of been playing my TPs a little with my TP and my stop with a little fear. Could also be the fact that I am using the smaller time frames, meaning I'm using the 5 minute time frames, the 5 minute time frame for my TPs, which my TPs are located at the highs, right? So prominent highs and at fair value gaps, or sometimes I may do the middle, or the middle of the fair value gap, the 50% mark Fibonacci of the fair value gap, and target that. But that's kind of been my mistake. My mistakes have been based off of fear of TPs not getting hit, and also of stop not getting hit, or more like a little fear that, or maybe it's not fear of the stop. It could be that because I am on the 5 minute time frame, I think that this is the perfect low, but it's actually not a good low for me to be able to place that TP or stop. But really, I can extend it a little more, so that so what I came into the conclusion was that what I need to do for the stop is that I need to be able to put it into a place, and that's something I haven't been doing, which I used to do, and that's why I saw a little bit of success, I guess. Putting my stop at a place that I know where the move may no longer go in my direction. With the TPs is kind of, it depends, but mostly I'll use, the bigger time frames, like 15 minute, for example, 15 minute, and, beyond, depending on how the market movement is. But that's kind of what I have for this week. Right now, I I guess you can say back testing. So yeah, just wanted to start showing my journey so that I can look back at this moment right now and understand where I was and understand, and just see where the journey takes us. See where the journey takes us.